Listen, let's talk about this because it just doesn't seem to stop. The hits just seem to keep on coming for Paula Deen, child. Walmart and Home Depot just dropped it, as well as the diabetes drug she was spokesperson for. And now some black celebrities, like the Choose Carla Hall and actress Stacey Dash, have come out in support of her, and they're facing some backlash now, too. Now, I guess it's a two-part question. Do you think they're taking heat just because they're black, or should they be taking heat? What the heck?
I think with Stacey Dash, I'm not quite sure because this is the second time this has happened because she supported Mitt Romney, got a lot of backlash. There's a second time. I don't know, but I know Carla Hall from the Chew, when Paula Deen said on the Today Show, those people who know me, who know my heart, Carla Hall is broken bread with Paula Deen.
Literally.
So, literally.
Cooks. Yeah.
They're both cooks. but she knows Paula Deen, and I think from Carla Hall, if you know her from the Chew, she's just this wonderful spirit, and she came out in support for a person that she knows. So I think, the backlash she's getting, it's so funny. People know her as a chef from the Chew. She's never spoken out on anything controversial.
Right.
When you speak out on anything controversial, you get backlash.
Yeah.
I think they're best trying to give some sort of context for her. I think in Carla's case, in a trial, you're looking at evidence and you're looking at the context in which it was presented or it came forward. And I think here in the trial of your peers and of society, there are those like Carla who are brave enough to provide, a context at some point. Like, I know this person and she is kind by nature. Now, that doesn't take away from what Paula Deen said or how wrong it was that she said it or what happened. But I do think that it is courageous for those against the current to come out and at least speak on her character as they know it.
But, she can't seem to get a break. She was on with Matt Lauer yesterday and very teary and apologizing. And then she said something. Let me show the little clip. And, okay, this is what she said yesterday.
I is what I is, and I'm not changing.
Okay, I is.
Tears or not? Yeah.
She was crying.
There were actual tears? Yeah.
There are actual tears. Could I continue? Okay. What she said in this very short clip was, I is what I is. And it turns out that I is what I is part of a racist joke, it may not be a joke, which I will not tell here. Okay, fine. So, I mean, it's for people who do know that it's part of a racist joke, it's one more thing. And in that sense, I almost felt sorry for her. But she can't get a break.
I just want to say again, for me, I think it is less about, it's not the N-word. That's not what's bothering, I think, most people, because we've had this discussion many, many times. I think it's the thing that no one, I don't think, should actually be surprised that people are upset that you sound like you're celebrating a time that for a lot of Americans or their relatives was not pleasant. You say, well, they were like family, but you don't sell family. You don't celebrate a time or be wistful for a time that. I think, yes, we can forgive. She didn't kill anybody. She hasn't damaged.
Sponsors are dropping her.
But I can't forgive her ever since she put a cheeseburger between two glazed donuts. That was the tipping point for moi.
Restaurants are doing better.
The restaurants are doing better. Her cruises are doing better. They added more cruises. But with the joke, I do have to say about it being a racist joke. I know a lot of comics who make fun of Southerners because of the way they talk, and I know a lot of people from the South. They just talk like that. So I don't know if Paula Deen was trying to say, let's strip away the Food Network stuff. Let's strip away all of this. I'm just a real down-home girl.
She just
I don't
talking
think because it was like, okay, I'm being racist. Everything.
I just think perhaps maybe because the more she tries to explain her way out of this, the worse it gets for her. And I don't.
More ignorant than racist.
No, she's not ignorant. I think to call Paula Deen. She's a very smart woman.
She doesn't know what she's saying half the time. I is what I is. In the middle of a conversation.
Are you applauding because you think she doesn't remember? I'm sorry, that she doesn't remember slavery, and that is that what's being applauded? Because I'm just curious.
There's a few things.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Doesn't matter. She may not want to know. Someone else may not want to know. What I'm saying is it when someone knows and admits to knowing that it's wrong that makes it wrong, or is it just the fact that it happened that makes it wrong? I'm saying Joy brings up the point that she may not. She said maybe she doesn't know, or people say maybe she doesn't know it's wrong. Maybe she did. Point is, what was done and said still happened, right?
Yes.
It still is wrong.